A few years ago, I started renting out a cottage I own in my home place in County Kerry in Ireland. And while I was away working in the city, my father, who's in his 70s, retired and living alone, offered to help me out by doing the meeting and greeting. But when some older guests came to stay, something special happened. He brought them to the local pub, they went sightseeing together, dinners and games of golf. This all happened very organically, and he loved it. It was clearly very positive for him. The older guests seemed to love it too, because the feedback I got was that this social aspect was the highlight of their trip. It struck me that this was way beyond the normal host-guest scenario. This was about older people enjoying each other and valuing social engagement. They were having fun. That was my inspiration, and that led me to think how I could replicate this experience for older adults everywhere. We live in a rapidly aging society. People are living longer. By 2025, almost 1/3 of the developed world will be aged over 60. This aging tsunami is throwing up a number of social challenges. Loneliness and isolation among older adults has become a major issue. Many older adults struggle financially with inadequate pensions, a situation that's likely to get worse as the pensions crisis looms. And despite travel being the number one thing older adults say they would like to do more of, many complain of lack of options because they've no one to do it with and they don't have the confidence to go alone. But we have a solution, and it's called the Freebird Club. Built on the sharing economy model, the Freebird Club enables peer-to-peer social travel and homestays for older adults. It is a membership club whereby approved members can travel and stay with each other in the context of a community of like-minded peers. Members with spare rooms can make them available to fellow members to come and stay for a nightly rate. Uniquely, with Freebird stays, the host is always present, because this is about companionship more than just accommodation. We enable this by way of an age-friendly web platform, which allows members to set up personal profiles describing themselves, their interests, as well as details of their available accommodation if they become a host. But this is about people matching with people, not just finding a nice place to stay. It's like Airbnb meets Match.com, but for friendship rather than romance.
We've had Irene last weekend, and it was coincidence that Irene was a social worker, and I worked with social workers for years, and we did similar type of work. I would actually see it as being like it is a social club.
This provides a whole new way of travelling for older adults, a means to unlock some of the asset value in their homes, a fun and accessible way to meet new people and enjoy companionship in later life, all of which is empowering in ways that boost self-esteem, confidence and overall well-being.
Yeah, my mother used to say that when he was cutting the meat, he would cut it so thin, and she used to say, "Hope he cuts his bloody finger."
Social connections are one of the main indicators of good health in later life, which means a happier, healthier older adult population. This results in significant savings to health systems, the taxpayer and overall economies. After a successful pilot phase, we launched the Freebird Club in April 2017. Already we have almost 1,500 members in 38 countries worldwide, and it's growing daily. People sharing their homes and experiences, building real friendships and having fun.
The sunshine of your smile, that's it. Hey!
Sugar, sesame. Oh, thank you very much, I will do, thank you.
We want to create a community of older adults and build real valuable connections between them, connections that can enrich and enhance their lives. We want to disrupt aging, change how society views aging, making it a much more vibrant time of life. We want to go beyond the sharing economy and champion a caring economy where people are what matter and not just the bottom line.
At the Pass It On Network, what we found is what is most interesting to the advocacy leaders for positive aging around the world is that they have an opportunity to meet each other and talk to each other across international boundaries. And that's what the Freebird Club does for its visitors.